This is my audience. I'm Faeth, and today I'm doing a demonstration speech on how to hook up your trailer. For this demonstration speech, we're going to use a Chevy pickup and an enclosed cargo trailer, bumper hitch enclosed cargo trailer. The basics are the same, no matter if it's fifth wheel, like fifth wheel camper, or gooseneck trailer. They're all going to be the same basics. So, first thing you want to do is make sure you have the right vehicle to tow it. Tow whatever your trailer you're using. A half ton is perfectly fine for a small cargo trailer, but is not going to be okay for your 32-foot camper. So you need to make sure you have correct GVW ratings, which is gross vehicle weight ratings. Next thing you need to do is make sure you have a hitch that's capable of towing whatever you're going to be towing. Then you need a drawbar with the correct size ball on it. You need to check the coupler of the trailer you're using. A lot of them have a sign, like right here, that says what size ball it is, or a lot of times they'll have it on the coupler itself. So like this trailer's got a 2 5/16. Some of them can have a 2-inch, some of them can have an 1 7/8. It just depends. But 2 5/16 is basically the most common. Next thing you need to do is back in straight and line up. A lot of times this can be done with a spotter, which is another person that will guide you back. Or a lot of the late model vehicles have a backup camera that then you can see where your hitch is and see where the trailer is. Then you want to go ahead and get out and go ahead and put the jack down. Before you do this, you want to make sure that the hitch height and your drawbar height are correct for your trailer. You want it basically straight and completely level. You don't want it up in the front or down in the front. Each one can lead to whipping, which could end up in an accident. You want to put the jack up so it doesn't drag. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and couple up. Then you want to lock your coupler. You can either use a lock like this or an actual padlock. The advantages of using an actual padlock are that when you stop for fuel or something, you know that your trailer is still hooked on when you go to pull away. For this speech, we're just going to use this one though. Next thing you want to do is hook up your safety chains. Now the idea of your safety chains are that if anything should happen and your trailer come unhooked, you want to make sure that your trailer doesn't go into an oncoming car or into a car passing you or next to you. You also want to cross the chains. That way, if it does come unhooked, it basically drops into the X that's there instead of dropping into the ground and tearing up asphalt and whatever else. Next thing you want to do is plug in your lights. This one's got a 7-prong plug. The truck has 7-prong as well. Certain trailers may have different, or certain trucks may have different electrical capabilities. So you want to make sure that you have the correct one. Even if you have to have an adapter, they make adapters. Next thing you want to do is hook up your breakaway. The breakaway, the idea is should something happen to your trailer and your trailer come unhooked, it will lock the brakes. That way it doesn't roll over in a ditch or anything like that. Some vehicles have a clip for the breakaway. Some vehicles just have this that you run it through. That way, you just want to make sure it's not dragging on the ground. That's the main focus. Just make sure nothing is dragging on the ground. Your safety chains aren't, electrical plug, and or breakaway. Next thing you want to do is go ahead and make sure you have lights, which we do. and including hazards. You want to make a walk around your trailer, make sure it is everything that it needs to be. Make sure you have tires and you have all the correct lights. You need to double check brakes before you take off. That can be done in a driveway with a trailer brake controller. Otherwise, you should be ready to go. Thank you for watching my demonstration speech on how to hook up your trailer. And this is my audience.